Good morning, everybody. I woke up this morning with no voice, or at least a diminished voice. I don't feel sick, but certainly does not feel great. So I'm going to try to get through this video, and it's going to be a little faster than normal, but let's get going. Let's start with this lovely 1913 Type 1 nickel, the consummate type coin, 66 CAC. By the way, these are all in old fatty holders, and I picked all of the ones from this deal that were pretty much perfect plastic. So there's the reverse, standard, very typical but attractive nickel toning on this one. This coin is $600. I think this is a 3.0 or 3. I don't remember, maybe 4.0. It doesn't have the embossment. None of them have embossing. All right, next up, one of my favorites from this group. I'm going to try to show you the color. This coin has just like a perfect blue face, like a sunset look. Blue and purple on the face, and then yellow and orange on the feathers and the braid. 65 CAC. This one with the barcode on the obverse. Also beautiful reverse toning. This was, I think, the prettiest coin in this deal as far as buffalo nickels go. I priced it strong because toning on buffalo nickels is really, really difficult to find, and they command strong premiums. That is on the holder. There we go. $875 for this little gem. All right, next up, another lovely toner. This one, a 1914D dime and 66 CAC. Another old fatty. Really pretty toning on the obverse. I remember the story. It was a 1910D. It had prettier color than this coin, and it was in a 66 holder. This was well before CAC. And I tried the coin, I think 5 times for a 7. No luck. And I finally gave up on it. I sold it, made like $500. Anyway, it ended up, you can look it up, I think it's the only 7 CAC that's out there now, 10D, which is a tough date. And it sold for like, I don't know, 15 grand. I forgot who had it. It wasn't in the Ducker. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. But anyway, this coin has a similar look. It reminded me of it because it was also in an old fatty, and it was also beautifully toned. This coin is $2,000. There's huge spread between 6 and 7 on this coin. Now, do I think it's gonna 7? No. Could easily 6+ though. And it's got nice look, and it's got all the bells and whistles. All right, and now I hope you like dollars, because all the rest are dollars, including this 79S and 65 PL. Really clean chic. Little remnant of a fingerprint there, just to be thorough. Look how clean that cheek is, though. A little scratch right there, or I should say a graze. It's not a scratch. It's a reading graze. It's got toning around the peripheries and white on the devices. Really wholesome look. This side too. This coin is also $600. Perfect hollow. All right, this one might be my favorite toner of the group. It clearly had, this is not, I don't think, traditional bag toning. It looked like it had something sitting right here, almost like a proof coin would present. It's not a proof, obviously. Mint state coin, properly graded as a 65. Older holder, perfect hollow. Really just a luster bomb reverse, as you might expect for a 65. Pricing this strong because of the toning, the way it looks. Got it priced at $800. Maybe I'll end up owning it for a while, and that's quite all right. I just think this coin is worth it. I just don't see them with this sort of look. Look at the blue and red. All right, this is probably this is the most expensive coin of the group. So there we go. It's a gold CAC, and a really difficult gold CAC to make. 66 gold CACs are not easy. There's not many of them. I think there's only like 1 or 2 gold CAC 7s. They tend to trade in a range. If they're white, they trade for less. If they have beautiful toning like this, they trade for more. Asking $39.50 for this coin. This coin is a 7 all day. It is really, really attractive. And if you're a gold CAC collector and a Morgan collector, this is one you kind of got to buy. Awesome. Looks like a sunset. All right. Next up is another toner. This one just a little light crescent. Maybe imparted by the holder. We don't really know, but that definitely is. These inserts had some degree of sulfur in the paper, and you'll see that they tend to take on this sort of toning sometimes. They don't usually get ugly, but they definitely could have gone in white and come out like this along the edges. This coin is $425. Beautiful old fatty. Penultimate one here. This coin is a 6 obverse. Also another sunset coin, 850 65 CAC. Beautiful piece. Reverse limits the grade. Just a little too chattery and not quite as lustrous as it would need to be. So this coin is graded properly as a 65, but as you've heard me say in the past before, whenever the obverse shows up like a 6, it's worth reaching, especially when the color is this pretty. This coin is $375. And then finally, an N-roll toner, which is one of my favorites. Clearly N-roll, you can see the paper delineation line there, and then there, and then there. Right, there it is. And the little fold right there. These are highly sought after coins. A lot of people love collecting N-rollers. This one's mainly just blue and purple, a little bit of yellow. It's $450, and there you can see on the reverse. Again, this might have been imparted a little bit. Sometimes they'll tone that even an N-roller if the paper is tightly wound around it. That might be from the holder as well. But $450 delivered to your door. Or I should say, if it's under $1,500, there's $15 shipping. That's in the email. Hey, if you're not on the email, by the way, and you pay attention to this, it's worth getting on the email. And if you're on the email and not subscribed to this channel, please do so. It really helps me out. I'll keep making the content and finding the coins if you guys keep buying them. So until next week, happy hunting.